Welcome to the Inspiring Parables, a channel dedicated to sharing meaningful and thought-provoking stories that inspire and motivate. Join us on a journey of personal growth and enlightenment through the power of storytelling. On a stormy night at sea, a ship met its demise. All aboard drowned except for one, who opened his eyes. By grace of God, he washed ashore on a deserted island. Once he realized he is all alone, the man began to pray to God for help. "Oh God, please help me, send me some help," he pleaded and pleaded. But despite his prayers, no help arrived. Days turned into weeks, and the man began to lose hope. Believing that his fate was to live out his days alone on the desolate island, he gathered wood and grass to make a shelter for himself, and collected items from the wreckage of the ship to keep in his hut. He survived on a diet of coconuts and fish, spending his days alone in his hut. One day, the man lit a fire and went in search of food. When he returned, he was devastated to find that his hut was on fire, destroyed beyond repair. Frustrated and angry, the man raised his head towards the sky and began to complain to God. "I asked for your help, and you didn't listen. You burned down my only shelter. You are so cruel," he cried out loud. He complained to God until he fell asleep on the beach. The next morning, he was woken up by a loud noise. When he opened his eyes, he saw a ship had arrived at the shore. He couldn't believe his luck. Finally, help had come. The man got on the ship, and it sailed away. When he asked the captain how he knew that he was stranded on the island, the captain replied that they had seen a fire signal coming from the island. The man was puzzled as he had not sent any fire signal. The captain explained that they had come to the island because they had seen the fire signal. Then, the man realized that the fire signal was from his burning hut. He understood that it was God's plan to get him off the deserted island by burning down his hut. He realized that God's plan was better than his own and began to thank God for his blessings. In our lives, we make plans, but they don't always work out. We try to understand why things happen the way they do, but often our understanding is limited. When trouble befalls us, we start to lose hope, our patience wears thin, and we complain to God. But in such times, we must hold on to our faith and trust that God has a plan for us. So, whenever we feel like our plans are failing, and everything is happening against our wishes, we should remember that God's plan is always better than our plan for ourselves. Moral of the story: keep your faith strong in difficult times, trust that God has a plan for you, and keep striving towards your goals. God's plan for you is always better than yours. Thank you, keep hope and be blessed.